Right, another day of glorious violence. Who indeed, BBPN, of course, guess Blood Bowl Season 16. We're week 2, right? Yeah, it's week 2, and I guess it's becoming rather interesting seeing how these are starting to evolve. Of course, Knuckles being a cunt as always. Is it really been Ed and the referees guild has been part of the problem? Okay, granted, they're always part of the problem. This year especially. Like, look at the goblins. Like, they've got a great argument.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
Okay, fine. So we won't talk about the fact Ed's pocketing the money. Because the goblins have quite the complaint about that from the last game. A very large complaint. Larger than Talon's penis, apparently. So anyway, we're not going to discuss that on the channel. Tell other discussion. Ask Vort. Anyway, meanwhile, speaking of Vort, his dwarves are going back at it again. At least so he keeps telling me his dwarves are going at it again here.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Exactly. Violence. There we are, right there.
Boomstick!
Alright, so, once again, people want a potato. Do they now?
Aye.
Alright, well, the dwarves immediately fail to pick up the ball, and I get to gleefully point out that the Dark Elves once again have set up incorrectly. If you'd set up a normal defense, this is an easy ball to get. Instead, you've made your life difficult. Why? I don't get the logic of this conservative setup. Because this is already screwing you over. You're having to use extra movement just to turn the flank. When you could have just beat the flank down and actually, if you do the count right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go, go, you could have marked the arsehole. That's not a joke. There are ways to set up your defensive lines, and that ain't it. A clusterfuck is basically what we call that. They're safer that way. Okay? What does safety got to fucking do with Blood Bowl? Yeah, I know. It'll be time to see if they actually been paid. Like, tell me I'm wrong. I'll allow it if I'm wrong.
It is the legend.
But if he'd set up a normal, proper defense, like the traditional nickel, there's a great example. Don't you think the Dark Elves would be all over this fucking thing? Not on the ball, but certainly would be interdicting. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm waiting for someone to tell me I'm wrong, and I don't think they're going to come up with it. Here we go. Bye-bye.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there we go. Surf's up, people. Surf's up. Ah, it's just a KO. Interdicting. Dicking? We're talking about ducks again, are we? Alright, well, because of that, congratulations. The dwarves have not only been able to go get the ball with no effort, they've retrieved it and moved it up. Once again, I do stress that shouldn't have fucking happened. Yeah, I know, not my problem. Yeah, it's true, Finel. It's not you. You wouldn't have made a mistake that bad. I'm sorry, lad. I like the look of your Dark Elves, but that's not how you play them. It's like, you're an 84 team. You're also Dark Elves. There's a reason why Dark Elves are one of the top teams. Because they're built for risk is the business. They really are. Anyway, that's my TED talk for today. We've already had the Ed talk right at the beginning, with Ed, responding to criticism from the goblins that he unfairly penalised them. Yeah, that was his answer, basically. Alright, let's carry it on here. Alright, Dark Elves. In moment, por favor again! Oh, why?
Without further interruption,
Why?
let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Why? AG4, right? Okay. Un moment, por favor. Again, you notice he's got a perfectly good person. You have movement, he doesn't. You can surf this fucker. Hell, you can surf the fucker easy. That was your blitz. Why are you cage diving after you showed no intention to do any kind of risk before? By a very... Now you're risking? You have him contained. He ain't getting out of there. He ain't moving far. That is an easy surf. Why aren't you taking it? Fuck's sakes. Alright. Yes, this is why we have the broadcast. Because, yes, we get critical about that kind of play. Because, well, now you're still down a player, but the Dwarves should now be officially down a player. Look at more. It needs something, you know, like Wolfowl at least showed aggression. It never fucking worked, but at least he showed aggression. And apparently now he got a wolf that wants to be shaved, unfortunately out of shame, because, well, that didn't go well.
Brilliant!
Anyone who saw the cat saw what happened. The same wolf, 4 fucking times in a row, failed on a halfling. 4 times in a row. Yeah, exactly. There was plenty of wolf shame on that one. There's no such thing as wolf rage. He has to start winning. He has to score a touchdown for crying out loud before he's allowed wolf rage. True story. See? Notice the Dwarves went fucking nowhere. Fuck it, how he went backwards.
Get in my belly!
Oh, for fuck's sakes. God damn it. Now he can't even make a... Now the Dark Elves can't even make a basic dodge. AG4, ladies and gentlemen. AG fucking 4. God, well, I get why you didn't re-roll that. It's too early in the turn and everything's already going fucking wrong.
Again, it is the legend.
Oh, don't we wish it was Paxton? It had nothing to do with that. And now the Dwarves just get right back to work.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, you will. More stuns. God, it's like... How do we put it? The Dark Elves already, made a mistake. Let's just be blunt. They made a mistake early. Then they've compounded the mistake. But the problem is now Nuffle's stepping in to really compound the mistake.
You'd like to run your hands through my beard, wouldn't you?
And meanwhile, Vort's just all over him like a red-headed stepchild on a couple of candy bars. Like, he's all over the fucking things. God, or it's like the BBPN all over my sister. It happens. With or without the whipped cream, alright? Just saying. She's not ashamed of it. My God, she gets an extra bonus. Speaking of extra bonus, there's the fist.
I don't drink anymore. Of course I don't drink any less either.
Yeah. The Dwarves are just keeping the pounding going. Meanwhile, the Dark Elves have no idea where they're going. Meanwhile, AV8...
Fantastic!
Really ain't doing much, is it? AV8's bright. Remember, there's nobody blow on this fucking team. Nobody blow. He's just shattering them. Yeah? Are they literally just quitting at this point? I'm starting to think the Dark Elves are literally quitting at this point. It's starting to look like it, isn't it? Because we're right back to the Dwarves again. I'm serious, we're right back.
I like my beer like I like my women. Stout and bitter.
I think the Dark Elves have given up. They're just going to stay on the ground and just let the touchdown score. Okay. This is one hell of a potato. Yeah, I agree. This is one hell of a big fucking potato. Meanwhile, the Dwarves, having suffered no casualties or removals, well, they can, if they want to, foul at leisure. Or just mark them. Alright, the Dark Elves fight. Oh, for fuck. Oh, sigh. Yeah, the Dwarves are going to now stall for the rest of the turn. They have no reason to do anything. Oh, God. Yeah, it is kind of a shame. Even Scar would be ashamed of that one. Yeah, I tell you. No, yeah, absolute lack of faith in his team. And then he goes and does that, going, okay, no, there was no reason for the play other than that you were trying to make up for your failure.
Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you?
Exactly. Thank you, Scar. Thank you. But yeah, it's brutal, isn't it? And now the dwarves are just, waddle.
How's it hanging?
That's basically all they're doing. Pants or no pants. They're just going to waddle this one in. What should have been a disaster for the dwarves, turn 1 and later by 2. Yeah, you can see it. He just gave up at that point. Christ on a crush. Oh, well, you know what they're saying.
I am the son of God.
It's time for the panda rant, is it? Well, let Panda say it all. God, we needed that. Did we ever need the panda rant? Because that sums it up. No one should fucking quit. Because in the end of the day, it's a dice game. You never know what's gonna fucking happen. So you always give it a fucking try. You do.
Damn, I'm good.
Yes, the statistical odds might be against you. That's fine. Ask Jervis. It's a fucking dice game. There's always a chance something really weird's gonna happen. It goes both fucking ways, you know. Alright, now hopefully the Dark Elves get the cojones back, which is what they really need at this point. They got all the KOs back. It's an even match, 11 on 11. Oh, that's a good hit. Beautiful. See, there we go. Dark Elf Fury. No Calendar Girl, though. I miss her. Jiggity. Alright, let's see if we can get at least a cheese pleation out of this thing here. If we can at least get the cheese pleation, there we go. He gets some SPP. There's the start. Alright. Basic cheese pleation. There's the throw. There's the fumble. Alright, try it again, son. Yay! Fucking got it.
Time for a true display of skill.
There's the reroll. Look, I get it. Some days, it really is seeded dice race for the loss. It really is. But meanwhile... See, he's got the fundamentals down. Kinda. Who's Jervis? You really do not pay attention, Luke. Alright. The inventor of Blood Bowl. Jervis Johnson. The great man, the legend, the Scotch drinker. And like he said, Blood Bowl is the most perfect game ever invented. Well, technically. It has one flaw. Dice. He was always serious about that. Anyway, 1-0, halftime, of course, spot 2. My story, my nuts in your mouth. Fun for the whole family. That's it. Don't ask. Just blame Vaughn. Alright. Fiddel's trying to pump up the audience, the Dark Elves especially. What we got? Gentle gust of wind. Most exciting event in Blood Bowl, the kickoff you can ever get. Again, for the first time. I know, still no Acorn, because they still haven't figured out how to deal with certain things in the coding. They're still trying to actually adopt it to BB 2020. Right now, it's still technically 2016, which means it's an iteration out, and therefore it's got problems. Lots of problems, besides the other ones. Remember, 2 years delayed release. Remember that. The game was 2 years delayed release. And then they ended up reusing resources, because of course they did. Sigh. There's so much I really hope for Blood Bowl 3 to fucking get it right, you know? Yeah, I know. FBB3, I get you on that. 100% I get you on that. It is so frustrating. You know? Because... Fun fact, BB2 was about to have its Chaos release, and it got leaked, unfortunately, including the playtesting, including Korn and other teams. And so eventually it was decided they canned that, so we never got the update, we never got the expansion. Go figure. And meanwhile, this has been left behind in LOB 6. They never updated the rule set. And then, of course, you know, BB 2016 came out. And then, of course, BB3 came out to the 2016 rules. It came out 2 years delayed. Go figure. And now they're an entire iteration behind. Which is frustrating. Because BB 2020's evolved. Like, coming out soon is the... Oh, my God. Paxton! Are you doing this just to be mean, Paxton? Seriously? The answer is yes. Yes, you are. All right, suck it up, princess. Oh, God. Ah! Yeah, I know, exactly. Scream. It definitely is. But the end result is, it's so frustrating to see that there's so many things they could have done right in development, everything else, and they just didn't do it. BB3 could be such a fantastic game and a good support to the whole Blood Bowl community. Instead, it's what it is. Whatever it is.
Do you hear the voices too?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Well, the Dark Elves are at least making a try of it. However, I have a problem with this. It's called Frenzy. He hasn't thought this part through either. Frenzy can take care of this real easy. Oh, well. Are you looking for Cadet? Cadet tank does not have a cheer like that. You remove the tank part, you've got the right of it. Alright? I swear I've got to put a bot in here just to help people with the cheers. It's a long list. Anyway. Well, here we go. Everything's going all well here.
Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Everyone asks, yeah, that's Cadet in a nutshell. That's his after-hours outfit he uses at work all the time. So, yeah, considering the teams he plays. Solid block. Solid takedown. Oh, good golly, this Molly.
Where's me drink?
Well, that's it. He's gone. He's dead. He's dead. Dig him out. Roll him in. The fucking elf is dead.
A death by inches.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, now the Dark Elves have... Is he dead? Yeah. And he almost got it.
Time for a true display of skill.
Why did you cut that way? I gotta look at those dice. Hang on a moment here. I gotta look at those dice. What were the dice there? Yeah, that'll fucking do it. He made the first difficult one 6, and then look at 3 plus 3 plus. You know, he could have gone the other fucking way, but... Yeah, 2 and a 1, he ain't getting out of that one, is he? He's just not.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is a rage tilt right there. That is going to be the only... Like, that is up there with Guinness doing a rage tilt, you know? And when we try to tell him that's not the play we're suggesting, he gets mad at us. You know? I remembered that from the playoffs. Oh, I couldn't have done... That's not the play we're suggesting. But we can't say it out loud just because, well, it's happened before. People will listen to the broadcast because the broadcast will have better advice of how to play your game. Because, as they say, the Godfather of Blood Bowl might have played this for a while.
This is my boomstick!
So the Dwarves have got the ball. No surprise there. They're on the move. Again, more punching, more fisting. Because that's what we love to hear. Pounding it and pounding it and pounding it. And the Elves immediately, their first roll, you got it, is a skull. Tell me you're not surprised, you know? I'm not. Yeah, I think the Dark Elves, look, we've already seen him do one tilted play, now he's just tilting, period. Do you, in honesty, do you blame him? Like, we've all had games do that. Of course, this is now, it's instead of doing the constructive play, he's going straight for the tilt play.
Witness your doom!
It does happen. But is all you enlist, there's a bunch of other things he could have done first before that play. A bunch of other things. Instead, he went straight for that, failed it immediately, and that was it.
Oh shit, not good.
Yeah, the Dice Array have absolutely got his tail. Now here he goes, bit of frenzying as we speak. Beat, 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 block on block. Notice the Dwarves haven't even gone for the surf. What's the point? It's seriously, what's the point? They're already doing something the Dwarves aren't used to. 2 touchdowns. So they might as well just keep on playing. They don't have to make an effort on this. They really don't. We've got one dead. That's about it right now. Dark Elves, they've decided to actually get up. Yay. All right. Now see if he can actually do something here. All right. Yeah, he's ignoring the ball. Oh, here we go.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
About fucking time. Unfortunately, until he's done. That would have been nice if it was a kill. Yeah, because the Dwarves don't have an apothecary. Game 2, he doesn't have an apothecary.
That was strangely arousing.
I've got nothing wrong with his aggression, though. He does at least try. There was definitely a better way of doing it, but he does try. Yeah, try and fail, unfortunately. Well, he ain't a coward, I'll say that. He's made hyper-aggressive plays. He's made a lot of hyper-aggressive plays. They're not working, but he's making hyper-aggressive plays. But I'll still go. Your turn 0 setup. If that's your style of play... Exactly. Alright? See, Luke speaks truth on that one. He does. No, I'm not bothering translating that for you. Look it up. Learn another language. Beat! Down he goes. Dwarves just keep on pounding away. That's all they need to do. Alright, what are the Dark Elves doing? At least they can return the favour a little bit here. There we go. Solid hit. Look, he's not going for the ball. Well, unless he wants to risk another crazy cage dive. He might, Rabbit, he might. But what is he now? He's at, what, 3 players now? I think so. I think that's the count. What is it? No, it's only 2. Alright. 1 dead, 1 KO'd. Alright. Dark Elves are finally starting to show a little chutzpah here. It's not doing much, but at least they're showing it. Fun fact! Foul! No, this is not just a joke. Foul! If you want the Dwarves to stop stalling, start fouling his down players. He might start responding to that. Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Meanwhile, the Dwarves will just keep waddling down the field.
How can this be for the greater good?
Shut it! I just suggested that. Alright, more Dwarves standing up, and that is it. And that is pretty much going to be it at this point.
Hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, second verse, same as the first.
Again, as I'll say, could this game have gone very differently? Very easily. From both setup and both style. But in the end, the Dark Elf coach made his choices, and this is how we've ended up with this mess.
Brothers of the mind rejoice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Racial pick and racial voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more. Hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, suckled from a teeth of snow.
Yeah, the Dwarves are definitely singing away on that one. Well, sometimes, like, we've had coaches, like, we've had that great Skaven coach who's had so much to learn.
Inevitable.
And he's getting better. It really is. Blood Bowl is an art in its own right, and you're in the BBPN. To be honest, you're facing some of the top coaches in the damn world in this damn league, who have gone to the World Tournament and give them what fucking for. And this is an LOB 6, so LOB 6 is a lot less forgiving. But that's why it's such a long league, how it works. And it's why we have a broadcast here, because then you learn. You know, because we can show you what you did right and what you did wrong. You'll get praise. Just like there, Dark Elves. You've got no fear of the aggression. That's great. No problem. It's all about execution, though. There are certain things you're doing that just aren't fucking working. Or you just put yourself in the position. As for the Dwarves, he's played Dwarves for decades. So, he knows his Dwarves. Where the fuck was this in Alicante, is all I'll say. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for support. Makes the channel all possible there. And we'll see if we have a crazier game for you all tomorrow. Nuffle, bless your dice.